message for those people: we value the NHS, it's our NHS. My party, the Labour Party, values the NHS. We created it, and we're going to protect it from the people like Michael, Nigel and Boris. We're going to protect it there for all time. Healthcare, free at the point of use for everybody. A vote to leave is a vote that will put the NHS in jeopardy, in the hands of those who want to break it up and end it as a service free at the point of use. They've now admitted that a vote to leave will hit the economy. Less tax revenue will therefore not be available to fund the NHS. The IFS, the Institute of Fiscal Studies, predicts that to meet the government's deficit targets would require billions more in austerity. Around 10 billion of cuts that will fall on the NHS. So there are things we make demands of this Tory government, and of what we will do as a party. Repealing the Health and Social Care Act, an act that was designed to open up our National Health Service to more privatisation. And all those people that are now showing this faux concern for the NHS all supported that piece of legislation. It's Labour and our MEPs and many others who fought to exclude the National Health Service from the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. I want to go further. I want to protect all public services threatened under TTIP. I want to challenge what TTIP is about. And, as Francis pointed out, we can oppose TTIP more strongly if we're part of the European Union to help stop it and what it will do, not just to our public services, but to public services all across the country. Us said, and I quote because it's no longer available to be seen, we send the EU £350 million a week, let's fund the NHS instead. Well, there are a couple of problems with that. Firstly, the UK Statistics Authority says the slogan is misleading and told them to stop using it. They're very diplomatic, actually. When they say misleading, they mean downright dishonest. It's an outright lie. That ridiculous message has now been lost, but it's retained for posterity on photoshops all over the country. But they've been forced to repaint the bus. Nice. Does anyone really believe that those on the hard right from the Tories and UKIP will spend any extra funds on the NHS? Every day I turn on the radio, and every day I understand that any area that is funded by the EU and might therefore lose its funding if we leave is somehow or other going to be magically funded. And so this morning they promised that farming subsidies will be maintained, that potholes will be fixed, tax breaks for their rich friends no doubt will carry on, and that science budgets and so on will be protected. They know it's not true. They know they're talking nonsense, but they keep on saying it. But it's not just me that's saying that. Dr. Sarah Wollaston, Conservative MP, former GP, till last week she was supporting the Leave campaign. And this is what she had to say. I could not have set foot on a battle bus that has at the heart of its campaign a figure that I know to be untrue. Dr. Wollaston is now supporting the Remain campaign. She said she feared what would happen to the NHS if we left. She called it, good quote, the Brexit penalty. Nigel Farage and Boris Johnson really are wolves in sheep's clothing, using this concern for the NHS to mask their real agenda. The NHS is one of the greatest achievements, not just of the Labour Party and many others, but of the whole country. The NHS has helped me, my family, everyone in this room has been helped in some way or the other by the NHS. You don't go through that. Through life in this country being frightened of the cost of healthcare. We're all fearful of illness. That's a normal human condition. But we don't have, heaped on top of that, the idea that we couldn't possibly pay for the care we're going to receive. It's not like that on the other side of the Atlantic. It's not like that in many other parts of the world. They said a lot about immigration and about foreign nationals. I want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to the doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, many other skills that work in the NHS and contribute to our country and save lives. They come from all over the world. They've given us fantastic service, and we welcome them, we work with them, and we're proud of what they do. $52,000 of them are nationals of other EU member states. 52,000. What's the answer? Johnson, Farage and Gove have got to that. The NHS couldn't afford to lose 52,000 dedicated professionals and still deliver the service we need. They should think about these things before they shoot their mouths off in the way that they do.